Andrew McGahan for SevereMMA here at BAMMA 22, standing alongside a successful Rhys McKee who made his pro debut tonight, 2 weight classes up from the division that he normally fights at. And Rhys, there was a little bit of controversy online, sorry if I caused that, when I announced the fight on Facebook. You were reading that, you replied to it, you give a great response about how fighters fight and you've been doing this a while and people should just mind their own business. Is this justification tonight?
Oh, amazing. I can't even describe it. Like, it's, see the satisfaction I have at knowing that them doubters are sitting there like, eating their words. Like, that's, for me, that's...
Go back onto my status tonight and like all of the bad comments against you.
Don't you worry, Andrew, you know what's coming. You know what's coming and you can back me up with me. I told them I would do it and I done it. What else is there? Do you know what I mean? I done it.
First exchange, you caught his kick, you landed a shot and it seemed to wobble him. I think it might have, there seemed to be a little bit of nervous tension in there. I think between the two is just the first feeling out process. And I think maybe once you got over the fear of being hit by someone that big, you just looked natural in there.
I have serious power. Like, you've seen it in my featherweight, my lightweight fights. I have serious power, and now tonight you see it carries up to welter. I stunned him with shots. I know I stunned him. Before I got the choke in, I feel I could have put him away with elbows. The power's there, and as for getting hit, I have a good chin.
Some of the stuff though that you were throwing in there, the way you were coming, you're coming in, say, from the left side but leaving on the right. Yep. So you're coming in attacking the body and then stepping out to the right attacking the head as well. It just seemed like your striking has gone to a whole another level since I've last seen you fight.
Is that Bang Muay Thai?
Is that what it is?
Like doing Bang Ludwig Muay Thai. Now me and Mark and Norman, and we all love our angles. It's very TJ Dillashaw-esque as such. It works.
And one other thing I saw you throwing, maybe a shot that you were planning, you were throwing standing elbows. And I was just thinking, like, this is a man who's obviously been technically frustrated for the last 2 years at amateur level in Ireland, not being able to throw elbows. And now you're just whacking all over the place, throwing elbows in pro. Were you delighted to finally throw them?
Last 6 months, me and Mark have been lacing the pads with elbows. Give us our shot, let's go pro.
He's a new nickname, do you know that?
What is it?
The Prophet.
Oh, I like it.
I was interviewing him earlier on, he said, watch out for Rhys McKee, he's going to finish John Redmond.
Watch out for both of us. We're coming for them all. In
a first ever SevereMMA exclusive, we're actually going to do a tag in here.
Yes.
Steve, I know you've actually been wanting to talk to this man. The UK branch of the SevereMMA. I'm going to step out. Rhys,
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
much. I'll see you soon.
I just got to make sure we're still in shot.
We're still in shot.
You know, the question I got to ask is, this is your debut, and usually it would be, okay, so you're going to have a couple of fights and, you know, get some more stiff competition. You've jumped in against a guy that people over the pond in the UK, we know, Johnny Jits. We know his, you know, he's had 14, 15 fights. What possibly is next for you other than top 10?
That's what I wonder. I was saying to the boys in the gym, do I now go fight a debut? Do I go now fight a 1-0? I feel I jumped the queue. I feel I fit right in there. Fun story for you. First ever MMA show I went to was in... It was a cage contender when Chris Fields fought, and there was a guy in a red tracksuit, Andrew might know here, and a man stood up when he called out Chris Fields. That was John Redmond. That's the first memory I have of John Redmond. My first ever MMA show I went to, I was with my brother, and then I said to my brother through the week, remember the guy in the red tracksuit we seen at the first show? I'm fighting him on Saturday night in the Free Arena, and he said, good luck. That's what he said.
It's unreal, because again, Andrew and I spoke in the podcast, and you look on the paper and you have to ask the questions. Is welterweight surely not going to stay your home? You know, although, good Lord, you've just come in and you going back down?
Yeah, go to lightweight for now. Then I will go to welter eventually. I'm 20 this week. Only 19 last Thursday. So without a doubt, welterweight will be someday. But lightweight for now.
Can we expect to see you at BAMMA again? Maybe even as soon as November. It's a Night of Champions, November 23rd. I would suggest that's a champion performance you've put in.
That'd be good. Ireland v England. I've heard this is announced. That's what I want. I think that'd be an amazing opportunity. Like, bring someone over. Do you know any of the guys from over in England? Is there any names you're looking for? Right. Well, when next we catch up, I'll provide you a list and we'll have a talk. Cool. An awesome performance. I don't care. It's going to annoy Graham. I'm going to ask it anyway. You know, behind a performance like that, you know, there's got to be teammates. There's got to be people you want to say a great big thank you to. And you can't take more than 20 seconds, but run it quick. SLM Design, Velvet Cakes, my boxing coach Derek Morrison, Rodney, Norman, Mark, Philpott, Glenn, Connor White, Connor Cook, all the boys, Ryan Thomas, Ryan McFall. I can't do this. Give me Eugene McKee, my dad, all my sponsors, SNS Fitness.
And that's the mark of a professional in 20 seconds. Yes. A pleasure, Rhys. Thank you.